finding the right one. When doubts lead you to the perfect match. Embarking on the path to conquer relationship uncertainties is akin to setting sail on a voyage of self-discovery and mutual growth. It's a process that calls for deep self-reflection, open-hearted dialogue, and a dedicated effort to foster a foundation of trust and empathy with your partner. The initial step in this journey is to pinpoint the root of your doubts. These could be deeply ingrained personal insecurities or particular concerns that are specific to the dynamics of your relationship. Once the origins of these doubts are brought to light, the next phase involves engaging in candid conversations with your partner. This is where you lay all cards on the table, discussing your feelings and concerns without holding back, yet with a spirit of kindness and respect. It's through these discussions that you can both gain clarity and understanding, which are essential for navigating the complexities of a partnership. In tandem with communication, taking proactive measures to build trust is crucial. This means not only making promises but also consistently following through on them. It's about showing up for your partner in the ways that count, proving that you are reliable and committed. Trust is the bedrock of any strong relationship, and it's built through actions that demonstrate care, accountability, and integrity. Lastly, understanding is the final piece of the puzzle. It's about truly listening to your partner and striving to see things from their perspective. It's about compassion and empathy, recognizing that while you may not always agree, you value each other's feelings and opinions. When both partners feel understood, it creates a nurturing environment where love can flourish and doubts can dissipate. Together, through introspection, communication, trust building, and understanding, you can overcome the hurdles of doubt and strengthen the bonds of your relationship. Engaging in honest self-reflection is a powerful tool. It allows us to delve deep into our inner world and uncover the hidden fears or expectations that often lurk beneath the surface of our consciousness. These discoveries can be enlightening, as they offer us a clearer understanding of why we may feel uncertain or anxious in certain situations. By acknowledging these feelings, we can begin to address them constructively. Open communication with a partner holds immense value. It's the cornerstone of a healthy relationship, fostering a sense of security and trust. When both individuals feel safe to share their innermost thoughts and concerns, it creates a nurturing environment where understanding and empathy can flourish. This openness is not always easy, but it's essential for growth and connection. Creating a safe space for dialogue is not just about speaking, it's also about listening. It's about giving your partner the attention and respect they deserve, ensuring they feel heard and valued. This mutual exchange paves the way for resolving conflicts and building a stronger bond. It's through this process that we can work together to overcome challenges and reinforce our commitment to one another. The journey towards a fulfilling relationship is paved with self-awareness and clear communication. By embracing honesty with ourselves and with our partners, we can navigate the complexities of our emotions and relationships. This path leads to a deeper understanding, mutual respect, and a resilient partnership that can weather the storms of doubt and uncertainty. Trust is the cornerstone of any successful relationship, whether it's between individuals, within teams, or across organizations. It's built through the clarity of our intentions and the transparency of our actions. When we are open about our processes and decisions, we invite others to understand our perspective, fostering a sense of security and mutual respect. Transparency isn't just about sharing information, it's about doing so willingly and openly, ensuring that everyone involved has access to the same knowledge and can operate from a place of informed confidence. Keeping promises is another fundamental aspect of trust. It's a simple yet profound principle. When we say we will do something, we follow through. This consistency between our words and our deeds is a powerful testament to our reliability. It reassures others that they can depend on us, and that our commitments are not made lightly. Each promise kept is a brick added to the foundation of trust, building a sturdy structure of dependability that can withstand the challenges of time and change. Consistency is the harmony of our words and actions over time. It's the pattern that others come to recognize and count on, the rhythm that people set their expectations by. When our behavior matches our speech, not just once but consistently, we become predictable in the best way possible. This predictability creates a safe and stable environment where trust can flourish. It's not about being inflexible but about being reliable. It's the assurance that we can be counted on to act in accordance with our stated beliefs and values. Trust is not a single action but a series of behaviors that reinforce each other. It's about being transparent, keeping promises, and maintaining consistency in our words and actions. These elements work together to create a robust framework of trust that enables individuals and organizations to work together effectively. By prioritizing these principles, we can foster an atmosphere of trust that encourages collaboration, innovation, and growth. Trust is indeed a precious commodity, and like any valuable asset, it must be nurtured and protected to ensure its continued strength and vitality. Establishing healthy boundaries is a crucial aspect of any relationship. It's the invisible line that defines personal comfort and limits, ensuring that everyone involved understands what is acceptable and what is not. This practice not only preserves individuality but also fosters a sense of mutual respect among those involved. It's about knowing where one person ends and the other begins, creating a harmonious balance between togetherness and personal space. In relationships, maintaining one's identity is essential. Healthy boundaries allow for personal growth and self-expression without the fear of overstepping or being overshadowed by the other person. They serve as a reminder that each person is unique and should be valued for their individual qualities. This respect for personal boundaries strengthens the bond between individuals, making the relationship more resilient and adaptable to change. However, setting these boundaries is not always straightforward. Relationships are complex, and emotions can often cloud judgment. That's where professional help can be invaluable. Therapists and counselors are trained to help individuals and couples understand their feelings and how to communicate them effectively. They provide the tools and strategies needed to establish clear boundaries and navigate the intricate dynamics of relationships. Seeking professional guidance is a proactive step towards a healthier, more balanced relationship. It's an acknowledgement that sometimes, an external perspective can make all the difference in understanding oneself and one's partner better. With the right support, couples can learn to traverse the sometimes challenging terrain of their emotions and relationship dynamics, emerging stronger and more connected than before. In the journey of any relationship, focusing on the positive aspects is like basking in the warm glow of the sun. It's about cherishing the shared laughter, the mutual respect, and the collective dreams that bind two souls together. When we concentrate on the goodness, we create a treasure trove of memories and experiences that serve as a beacon of hope and joy. It's these radiant moments that fortify the bond and make it resilient against the storms of doubt and uncertainty. Practicing patience is akin to tending a garden. It requires a gentle touch, a kind word, and an understanding heart. Patience allows us to see beyond the immediate challenges and recognize the potential for growth and harmony. In the realm of relationships, it's the patience that helps us to listen actively, to communicate effectively, and to forgive generously. It's the quiet strength that transforms fleeting moments into enduring love. Nurturing a supportive environment is the cornerstone of a thriving relationship. It's about creating a space where each individual feels valued, heard, and empowered. A supportive environment is rich with encouragement, brimming with trust, and devoid of judgment. It's an oasis of comfort where doubts are met with reassurance, and fears are soothed with understanding. In such a nurturing space, the relationship blossoms, unfurling its petals towards the sunlight of a bright future. Dispelling doubts is not about ignoring the questions that arise but addressing them with compassion and clarity. It's about holding hands in the darkness and finding the courage to seek the light together. When we focus on the positive, practice patience, and nurture a supportive environment, we equip our relationship with the tools to overcome any uncertainty. It's through these concerted efforts that trust is deepened, bonds are strengthened, and the tapestry of togetherness is woven with threads of unwavering faith and love. Remember, it's natural to experience doubt, and working through it can lead to a stronger, more resilient relationship. Engage in activities that bring joy and connection, and make an effort to appreciate the unique qualities of your partner. Reflect on the reasons you were drawn to each other in the first place, and try to reignite those initial sparks. It's also beneficial to consider the bigger picture of the relationship, recognizing the growth and experiences you've shared together. Doubts don't have to be a negative force, they can be an opportunity for growth and deeper bonding. By facing them head-on with courage and openness, you can transform uncertainty into a path toward a more fulfilling partnership. Remember, every relationship is unique, and what works for one couple may not work for another. It's about finding the balance and strategies that resonate with your specific situation. With effort and dedication, overcoming relationship doubts is not only possible but can also be a rewarding process that strengthens the bond between you and your partner. Hi, I am Sarah.